All right, shout out to the playback. Let's do a quick little audio check. Let me see if everything's good on the YouTube side of things. Hold on one second. All right, hold on. Hey, Haplo, can you hear me, man? How's the audio? Shout out to Haplo Type, man. My night as well, man. Got a few topics I want to cook on before I shut it down for the evening, even though it's early in the morning and shit. But before I go any further, help me out on the audio. Okay, cool. These are some old cheap ass earbuds I just picked up from around the house. So I'm like, do these work or not? So all right, let me get started. Welcome to the Flame series, y'all, episode 33. Shout out to everybody that's catching the playback. I'm your host, the Black Horseman. And big shout out to the True Media Movement. That's everybody that keeps it real, stays true to who they are, and does their part to bring us real content. So speaking of the content, let's get to it. Uh, the topics I have laid out for today or tonight. Losing back to back. I'm gonna do a poll recap. I want to talk about the new era in boxing and just me being grateful regardless. So I'll get to all of that. So thank y'all for tuning in for this one. Let's see. We had a fight this past weekend. Regis Rougarou Prograis. He took another loss, another L, man. I believe this was his third loss. He lost to Josh Taylor. He lost to Devin Haney, and now he lost to Jack Catterall. And Jack was just a better man. I watched the interview today of Regis, you know, giving his take on the fight, on what went wrong for him, and this, that, and the other. But he said he's considering going up to welterweight or bare knuckle fighting. But he made me think about something because I've been seeing this year certain fighters who once was at the top, um, they're getting dethroned or they're getting these losses that put them in a position where it's like, dang, you gotta really make a decision. Like, do I still continue or do I just hang it up and just find something else, to do in life? Because it's a brutal sport. It ain't like, when you take a L and it's just a normal thing. Sometimes you can take an L in the sport of boxing and you're just not the same. Like I don't feel this way about Regis. I still got to watch this fight with him and Catterall, but I don't feel that Regis has really taken any serious punishment in his career. I believe that there's certain fighters that are in the same position as Regis, where they have taken back-to-back losses, like Tim Tszyu. He's one of them guys. Also, that is in a really tricky predicament where he has to decide: do I go forward after getting this ass whooping? Do I still have what it takes? In the words of Teofimo Lopez, do I still got it? They gotta ask themselves that. Do I still got it? They gotta look in the mirror. They gotta talk with the team. And so, Regis was talking about how he gonna get with his team and figure out what's his next move. He's coming off of back-to-back losses. Came off, he lost to Haney, now they lost to Catterall. And in both fights, he was talking about how he fought. The opponent had the home field territory, home field advantage. And he went in there as the underdog, and you know, dared to be great, and just came up short. And there's nothing wrong with that. You know, um, at least he got in the ring with a champ. And was in pursuit of a belt. You know, so uh, y'all can give y'all thoughts. The one sketching the playback on his idea of bare knuckle fighting because he's seen what Austin Trout did. So Austin Trout is now a champ in bare knuckle fighting. So he likes what Trout did. He thinks that but he'll have the advantage being a boxer going over to bare knuckle fighting. And we'll have to see what he decides to do. But I wish Regis nothing but the best. Um, and health is wealth, man. And your health is more important. And they got to decide. Like when these guys, man, are starting taking punishment. Like I did see it in the highlights that he got dropped like twice. He just got dropped twice. Then he ended up getting injured or something in the fight. So it's like, as long as you're not taking serious punishment, then it's okay. You know, Tim Tszyu, though, when I saw his last fight, I was like, oh boy, you might want to consider this shit. You might want to talk to your daddy and have a real sit down conversation about your career because when you lack the ability to defend yourself, then it's a situation where it's get tricky, man. You want to make sure you're there for your kids, your family, people that love you, fans and stuff like that. If you're a real fan of some of these athletes, you don't want to see them get punished. You know what I mean? So we'll see what Regis does. We'll see what certain fighters that have taken back-to-back losses and have gotten punished this year. Anthony Joshua also got punished, even though he wasn't on back-to-back losses. But AJ did get punished this year as well. You know, some fighters is getting fucked up, man, and they got to make a decision. You gonna still get, risk it? You're gonna get in there, or you gonna hang it up? The guy Jared Anderson, man, was the young kid, nothing but the best, man, but he got punished. Martin McCauley whooped that man ass, man. He beat him like he was a son. You know, Jared Anderson got in there with a grown man, and he got son. And I knew he was going to get his ass whooped. What when he started doing the dancing in the press conference, face to face, I was like, yeah, um, doing the Dougie and that ain't gonna help your ass in the bell rig. That's just not, man. So I wish him nothing but the best too. You know what I mean? Um, Regis is a free agent at this particular time. So where would he go from here? He signed with Matchroom, Top Rank, PBC? Oh boy, hope not. But hey, Tim Tszyu did it. Tim Tszyu resigned but with PBC, but I don't recommend it. But I don't want to hate. Maybe they got the bag. You know, I don't know what you got to do to get that bag when it pertains to PBC because you're not fighting that much, man. These dudes, anyway. I digress. So that was my first thing I wanted to speak on. Um, Speaking of, no, you know what? Also, speaking of guys taking back-to-back losses, man. Chris Cobbert, he's got to figure it out, man. That's another one. You know, he's got to figure the shit out, man. Just you can't. He's young, man. You can't keep getting punished like this, man. In his last fight, man, his eyes wasn't looking right. He just was, you know, you can just tell, like, man, when certain fighters take losses and they get stopped, you tell it's on their mind. You know, it's on his mind when he gets in that ring, man, with a certain guys now. And you can get hurt worse, man. You're in there timid. Guys, your opponent can sense it, man. Certain guys can sense it. and then go in there and try to run through you, man. You know, um, beat the hell out of you and try to get you up out of here because you're in their way. At this point, Chris Colbert is starting to look like food, man. I hate to say it, but he's starting to look like food, man. Um, all the theatrics, you can have the personality. Like, unfortunately, man, people, a lot of these fighters don't just have the complete set of, the what do they call that shit? The boxing starter kit, whatever you call it, man. They'll be having the complete package where it's like personality, skill set, chin, defense, off everything. Can talk, say the right things in interviews, and you know what I mean. It's always something a little off, or something is missing usually. You know, Colbert, he was able to be flashy. He had the personality. He could talk good, but he just is missing something, man. And it's in the ring, and that's when it's really bad. When you're missing something, when you're missing the key elements that is in the ring, you're in trouble. Because if your mouthpiece is working out here and you on Twitter and you promoting fights good, but then you get cooked. Like, I hate to bring up AB, man. You know what I'm saying? I hate to bring up AB, man. And it has been a while. AB will show up dancing and can rap. You know what I mean? He got the stunner shades. We'll be getting his ass kicked, man. I'm talking about, like, come on, AB. You did all of this. Got one of the most flashiest trunks with the flashiest boots. Got the Grant gloves or some shit, custom. And be getting his ass kicked. Damn, man. Just be a beat up ass fly nigga in there, man. Sometimes he had a gold grill, all kind of stuff. Same thing with Chris Colbert. He'll dye the hair lime tangerine hair, like either blonde or mint green, and just be getting his ass kicked. Like, come on, man. We gotta have. There's a lot to live for, man. But I don't want to be seeing these young boys like Jared Anderson and Chris Colbert getting annihilated, man, in a boxing ring. It's not a good look, man. It's not a good look to see old niggas get cooked either. But I'm just saying, when you're real young, it's like, damn, man, this nigga could be in college. He could be, you know what I mean, doing something better with his life instead of getting his ass whooped on live TV, man. But not knowing what he's doing in there. But yeah, man, I wish these guys nothing but the best, man. AJ didn't do well. Even Lisa was more harsh. And that's Lisa. Lisa loves AJ, but man, if she gave it to him, I tell you, he was off that night. He definitely was too. Regis needs to try to get another morning show with Kelly. He Roy Jones in himself without being Roy Jones first. Damn. Morning show with Kelly. What's this show you talking about? He said he need to get a morning show. Chris need to join him. And he can talk good. Maybe that's in his future. Chris be getting crossed out here, man. He got to do something different, man. That's all I'm saying. But I'm moving along, man. Uh, which one should I? This is kind of a touchy one, man. Regis and Kelly, old man joke. So we have a little showing his age with that. I have no idea what you're talking about with that, sir. But Regis, yeah, you could be Regis and Chris. You know what I mean? That goes together. Regis and Chris. You know, Regis and Chris takes or something. Anything. But if Regis gets punished again, for sure, you got to get out of here, man. You got to move aside. You're embarrassing New Orleans if you get beat again. You know what I mean? But anyhow, man, I want to talk about this rivalry. Is it even a rivalry? I don't know. But this debate, who has better fighters? And I'm a very honest guy, and I analyze and I observe and I try to be as critical and make sure that I'm not being biased to the T, right? Um, America's been getting their ass kicked. I'm gonna keep it real, man. This year, last few years, especially at heavyweight, we're not gonna give it. Yeah, we're not gonna do that. But UK, do they have better fighters? Are they better fighters than America? Are they better boxers? Like that? Because I don't, I know some Tyrones and the Julios that will whoop y'all ass in the street. But you know, uh, in the boxing ring, the sweet science. See, that's why, like, a Tyrone or Julio would get his ass kicked in the ring. A lot of them because they don't know the sweet science. They ain't master the sweet science. Their skill set not up to par. And a Russian or a Ukrainian or somebody from the United Kingdom might have been in the gym since they was 3. And we got guys in America who talking, I'm only 22, I'm only 23, crying and shit because they got a little pressure on them to do something. Well, damn it, we need somebody from America. So a lot of these fighters, a lot of our boxers be feeling the pressure because America's harsh. And shout out to the UK, y'all are very supportive, man. I'll give that to y'all. Y'all way better than us. We'll flame shit out of ours, quick, fast. You know what I mean? Because we don't like being embarrassed, and I've seen y'all too. I've seen some UK channels. Y'all flame y'all too. Y'all flame the fuck out of y'all athletes when y'all need to. But y'all support. We don't match y'all in the support department. You know, we probably got y'all on a flame call. We'll flame some shit crispy out here. You know what I mean? It's different levels. But as far as support, y'all got us. Somebody can get stopped uh, multiple times and get back in the ring. Y'all will still love them. Y'all will sing that Sweet Caroline and I don't know if I got the right year. Yeah, Sweet Carolines and whatever else y'all be singing out there, man. Y'all got jingles and all kinds of stuff set up for y'all fighters because y'all love y'all athletes, man. Oh, that's fucked up. Yeah, you gotta represent right. We just have a little going here to make them. But yeah, man, we just gotta keep it together. You gotta maybe change something, man. Change his team into something. But yeah, that guy Jack Catterall, where was he from? Tell me, I'll have no type. I don't know if he was from the UK. I think he was, but yeah, man, they got some dogs out there, you know. And I know one of my subscribers, he hilarious. He be talking about be placating. No, I'll just keep it real, man. Some people just don't know how to just keep the shit real. Oh, you placating to the United Kingdom, black, whatever that means. But I'm just keeping it 100, man. They be having fighters, bro, that you know they don't have as much distractions. It don't seem like they got any too many issues with staying off Twitter, um, saying dumb shit, getting themselves involved in situations they're not, included in. Like, hold on, I got a little bit of flame. This nigga Haney, Devin Haney, man, and I see why some people flame him, but I'm still realistic. I just don't like that people take sides of cheaters with this riot shit. But Devin will do some shit like make a comment on Twitter about a fight, and a lot of these boxers do that. But they'll make a comment on a event that they don't have nothing to do with. Devin said something dumb like I ruined business. And it's like, shut up, man. Shut up. Nobody even want to hear you talk, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't want to see that, man. No, nobody want to see you put nothing on social media. Um, After that jab and miss you did at the amusement park, wherever you was at, man, stay off the internet, bro. Until you can get back in the ring and redeem yourself. Um, and I don't think you need to fight Ryan. Fuck Ryan. I say she just don't deserve uh, big paydays and be back on pay per view and all that shit. Like my logic is different from a lot of y'all. Fuck that. Devin need to move on from that fight. That motherfucker is gonna find a way. He already showed it that he gonna do whatever to win. You know. And hell no, Emma. Don't reward that fool. Move on with your life, man. Move on with your career. You know, you sue the motherfucker, sue the motherfucker. I don't give a fuck. Whatever. You know, I think everybody that cheats and be sued, uh, they boxing license should be taken, man. Because you risking somebody else's life, bitch ass nigga. You know what I mean? That's how I look at them. They bitches. As a matter of fact, yep. So speaking of UK, he is from UK. Shout to Haplo, born in England. Let me pull up this other image, man. Let me show y'all what PEDs do and how you can look without it. Let me hold on one second. I don't know if y'all can see this image that good, but um, that is Billy Joe Saunders, man. Now Billy Joe Saunders has not been back in the ring since Canelo whooped his ass, broke his eye socket or something like a Kill Brook situation or something, whatever. But he's been out of the ring for a while, and there's some footage that circulated of him, and he is out here, training kids and stuff. And so shout out to him, Flame of Fame, uh, for helping the youth, man. I got no issue with that. Help the youth, and that's all gravy. You know what I'm saying? But just to remind y'all, this man used to fight at middleweight. This man was a middleweight champ, 160, ladies and gentlemen. Then went up to 168. He is a clear 205 plus, around 205. Now, today, this man is heavyweight. PED, like, I have no fucking respect for dudes who cheat. Dudes cheat to give them a physical, a power advantage, a stamina advantage, a cutting weight advantage. This is what this fool was doing. He was using steroids to help him cut weight and help him for stamina and shit. Just a lazy fat fucker is what Billy Joe Saunders is. This is why I do not have respect for you cheating. Because without PEDs, a lot of you motherfuckers will look just like this. A fat ass ice cream eating disappointment, man. When you got real motherfuckers like my damn self who work hard to keep my shit cut and work, chisel my shit up. And you got these old fat, lazy, irrelevant turds out here, man. Look at this fucking disgrace. Billy Joe's a disgrace, man. Horrible, horrible that these motherfuckers have to do some shit just to be able to compete or just to be able to have their name mentioned amongst the greats. But without these PEDs, you're not shit. You're like another fat dude who wish you can get a model chick or whatever, nigga. So, but this is what a lot of y'all boxing fans, y'all not boxing fans, a lot of y'all foodie fanboys, y'all give these steroid users passes, man. Y'all give them passes, but don't realize that outside training camp, they look like Billy Joe Saunders. This is is what they look like in real life, off the drugs, man, off the PEDs. Unbelievable. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know, I did a poll, man, a few polls, and had fun with it. You know, had an interesting poll where I did which childhood star was worse. I did the Dennis the Menace, Problem Child, and the Good Son, Macaulay Culkin. Macaulay Culkin. You are the worst. Everybody, you are unanimous decision. They picked that fool out, man. Also, I did a boxing one. I had who got damaged the most this year. Had AJ on there, had Devin Haney on there, Tim Zoo, and Juan Francisco Estrada. And unanimous, Devin. Devin definitely got about 50% of the votes, almost 50%, and AJ second place. But what was interesting, you know, shout out to everybody's, you know, that participated in the poll. Interesting enough, though, um, there was only one fight where, through evidence, a guy cheated, and that was the Devin Haney fight. So unanimously, people say that Devin Haney received the most damage, but also it came from someone who was juiced up. So therefore, this is, you know, the type of shit. This is the Black Iowa sport, and this is what I was thinking about too. I was thinking about this earlier. Does Turkey Al-Sheikh, and I appreciate everything he's doing for the sport. I believe he truly, definitely cares about the real boxing fans, seeing the best fights, putting on great events, great cards, and really giving you your money's worth, and not charging you fucking stupid pay-per-view, crazy pay-per-view prices for nothing. You know, he's giving us quality for our quantity, and I salute that guy. I appreciate him for that. But I wonder, see, there's a small percentage of it. This is why I go so hard on this type of topic when I talk about PEDs and I push Vado or not. It's not enough people that are passionate and speaking up about that. There's not enough people that's really aware of people that's losing their lives and every year in that sport, in that ring. You know, somebody's fighting for their life right now. Dang, I forgot the guy's name. I just saw the article 2 days ago, but he's in intensive care right now. Hopefully he pulls through. But a lot of people don't care about that. They just, you know, emotionally cling to particular athlete that they like, which is fine, but they want that athlete. They cling so emotionally, they're so emotionally attached, they want that athlete to win by any means necessary. So that's where issues arise, where it's like, do y'all care about a clean sport or not? So you mean to tell me you want your guy to win by any means? You don't care if this guy got some legal substance in him and getting an unfair advantage versus his opponent? You don't care nothing about that? And you ask these people, a lot of them will say, no, they don't give a fuck. You see how they reacted with the Ryan Garcia Devin Haney situation. I seen how people reacted with the Alicia Baumgartner Christina Leonard situation. I've seen this over and over and over. I've seen it with the Canelo Triple G shit. I've seen this over countless times. But it's just like, y'all motherfuckers don't care, do y'all? You know what I mean? Whereas I keep the same energy, which each case, they all shit to me. All of them. You know? I was fucking shocked when they allowed um, Oscar Valdez to still fight when he popped for who was it, Osterring? And he gonna fight and then Robson can take you out, fight some juice. I'm like, are you insane? You're gonna still fight this man? You know? So it's, you know, crazy. It's fucking crazy. So does Turkey Al-Sheikh care about a police work. See, and it's not enough people who create awareness because it's like he has the power and the money and the resources to be like, it's gonna be body testing every event. If you want to be on my card, just you're gonna get paid your biggest payday ever. You're gonna have to fight somebody, and you're gonna have to do body testing. I would love to see that, so we can see who really is the, if it's see a real fair fight because we don't know who cheating and who not at this point. And when you check that by the website, these motherfuckers not enrolling. They're not. Nigga, I be checking. I be like, oh, these niggas don't give a fuck. Y'all niggas out here with the, you know, the whoop-de-whoop in you. Out here getting crazy KOs. And no sign or evidence that you even did any kind of thorough random blood in urine testing. So it should be crazy, man. Yeah, right. Whether Ryan is gay or not, you know, uh, that ain't got shit to do with the boxing ring. But he probably he do act like a little fruitcake, but he will probably continue to cheat and quit. I'm like, yeah, man. Like, I just be looking at the people that be trying to defend him, like, and it's crazy. It's just like if you don't like Devin, don't like Devin, but don't defend Ryan out of your hate for Devin. That's when this shit is like, oh, wait a minute, dog. Wait a minute. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think some people go too far with their hate. Shit is just crazy. Billy Doe. That's a good one, dog. Billy Doe Flounders. The good son, yeah, man. He said that's easy. Yeah, dog. That motherfucker. I saw that movie like again like 3, 4 weeks ago. Cause I had the last time I had seen it, 40, and it was like I was young. So I was like, man, this motherfucker was really crazy. I was like, bro, you pushed your mama off a cliff. Yeah. Pound for pound. We pound for pound. Errol Smith's voice. Pound for pound. Worse. Jared Adams. What's the poll? Oh, it's on my community tab. You go to my community tab, you'll see a few polls that I have posted over the last week or two. So yeah, man, that's my thoughts. So much more I can cover in this series, but uh, this is just episode 33. You know? Yeah, if y'all still up, J Will, Halflow, whoever's in the background, y'all can hit the link. That's the same BHP, man. You hear me? Y'all can pull up. But yeah, man, those are my concerns, man. These fat losers out here, these not losers, they ain't losing shit that way. These fat cheaters, these fat fakes. Um, it's not even really a debate because I don't really spend too much time on this topic with that person today, but that is a interesting topic right there, man. I think they got maybe grabbing dubs of American lady. Feel me? So are they overall? Are they better? Story. Maybe they are. I don't know. Well, I think they are definitely right now. Chris Cobbert, I think that one needs to hang it up. Regis, I think he maybe if he loses again, maybe hang it up. Chris, hang it up right now. Fuck waiting. You should have fucking retired with the Ryu knockout. What's up, Hap?
Yo, always
What's
good
good?
to hear you on, bro. I was tuned in from the very first second.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It was
Give me a
like I
gold
seen
star for
one
today.
view. This was years.
Give me a little gold star. Well, fucking... Nah, but hey, I always wanted to ask you, bro,
Yeah,
what the horseman part of it? Do you actually are you a horseman, or was that just like a thing, a black horseman?
yeah, man. The concept came up with me and my brothers, and then a cousin of mine. We had the concept, and it wasn't boxing related initially, but
But
we
like equestrian, like actually riding horses.
no, hell no. More in a spiritual sense. In a spiritual sense, you've read about the Revelations, right? The Bible, Revelations, the last book of the Bible. No, Pablo, you must have stepped
Sorry,
away.
sorry, 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 sorry. What
Oh,
happens is
say again. You cutting out, dog. This is my earbuds.
can you hear me?
Okay, I hear
Hello.
you now. Yeah, I hear you.
No, I get it. The four horsemen of the apocalypse and the black horseman is that's what you meant by that. I got it.
Yeah, the concept, and then if I'm not mistaken, the Black Horseman carries the scales. I'm a
The
Libra,
scales of
so I'm all
justice.
about the balance. Yeah, the justice. So
Ah,
it's all relative. This is
all
deeper than just
right.
what
See,
you see.
you ask and you find out things. There you
Yeah,
go.
that's what we show. Mhm.
Yes, yes. I actually grew up as an equestrian myself. So I was wondering if it was, like, you're out there in Texas riding horses and shit, like Canelo.
Or Aerosmith, right?
Yeah, yeah. No, he's
I
with
ain't rode no
the
horses yet.
cows and the chickens though. No, he ain't got no horses.
No, I would.
But
I want to do it one day. One day.
yeah, I mean it's nothing big. I just thought Black Horse. It's just a cool name, Black Horseman. It sounds cool. I just see you like riding up, like da, 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 da. And you got
Yeah,
the
man.
fucking six shooter, like freeze, Billy Joe Saunders.
Plus, too,
Uh,
I used to play chess a lot. I used to use the night piece, and so I don't know. Plus, one of my favorite colors is black. So yeah, it's all relative.
shit, you can't go wrong with black, bro.
Yeah, no.
Um, so yeah, man. I mean, shit. Ryan Garcia, bro. Come on, dog. Like, I don't know how anyone. You got to be really fucking biased to like try to defend anything about that guy, bro. Really hasn't achieved shit. Never got a title. Totally out here in these LA streets, whoring himself like a little bitch, you know, making a Instagram following bigger than his boxing career, never really achieved nothing. What's his best win? Can't even think of it. I
Campbell
know
from
I know
Campbell.
he thinks so. I don't know.
What
Debatable.
else?
Exactly. What else?
That's I mean,
Um, yeah, I mean,
did
just
Luke Campbell win
took
that
a
time?
dive. I think Campbell may have had a title at one point, but he didn't lose it to Ryan.
No, he didn't lose it. Right. I'm just trying to think if he was a former champ.
It's possible. I have to look that up. Luke Campbell's stats aren't exactly, front of the brain right now.
I think Boma took the WBC. I think I'm not sure
Yeah.
though.
But anyway, like, taking the knee, not getting up versus Tank, not fighting, and then, cheating versus Devin, how, let's just leave the sport, dude. Go do
Couldn't have
something
a
else,
worse
dude.
career, bro.
Go do something else. Go do something else. This isn't for you, man. And look at all the trainers he's been through too, bro. He's had like really good trainers, and every single one of them are like, "Yeah, this guy sucks. Like, I can't train him."
if I'm a trainer, I wouldn't even want to go nowhere near Ryan, bro.
Bro, let me just say, look, if you had any one of them trainers, bro, like, and you got lucky enough to have them as your trainer, you telling me you wouldn't be fucking waking up 6 a.m, drinking 6 eggs like Rocky every morning and fucking running, like trying to do something with that?
Do
This
whatever I
guy,
need. Yeah.
it kind of reminds me of, remember Chavez Jr. when he was with Freddie Roach?
Yeah.
And he's just like, okay, you got this great gift. You have Freddie Roach, who's like a premier trainer in the sport. Whether you think Freddie Roach is great or shitty or whatever, you got Freddie Roach. Like, and you're gonna sit and sleep until noon and like be jerking off all day while Freddie Roach sits in the living room waiting for you, and then you have to move the couches. Like, come on, bro. That's not a dedicated fighter.
These celebrity boxers, bro. This shit turned into, bro. They, the trainers got
Yeah.
to like goofy. Okay, can we do some training today? No, motherfucker. I'll tell you when we go do training. Okay, sorry.
That's what ended Nassim's career. He started getting like that. The beginning, he was a beast, bro. And then later in his career, he had like three different trainers when he fought Barrera. And they had a documentary on it. And he was like in Palm Springs, like relaxing, lamping at the fucking mansion they rented out, and they keep cutting back to Barrera up at Big Bear, which is like, where those places are. They're right near each
Yeah,
other.
yeah. Well,
They kept cutting back to Barrera,
They
training up
got
in the
they got snow up
snow.
there right now.
I don't know. No, I don't think they have snow yet. It's coming though. It'll be coming soon, but probably in like next month it'll
Shit,
come.
I used to love to go to Kuiper, man. My stepfather used to take me up there with my bro. You ever been to
Up
Kuiper?
where? Up where? Oh, Ukaipa.
Never been there?
Yeah. I've never been there, but I used to go up to Big Bear and Arrowhead a lot.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
want to play a football game there, but shit, Kuiper. I used to go to Kuiper now. But man, I
Your
grew up in
mic is lower now than it was. I don't know if it's because I'm on now, but your mic is not as clear as it was a few minutes ago.
it's not as clear. Is the volume still low?
Hold on, let me hear it. Hello?
Yeah, is the volume still low?
Oh, that's better. That's better. Yeah. So anyway, so Prince Nassim used to be a training beast up until the very end of his career, and like then he got more concerned about how big his room was going to be in Vegas and all that kind of shit. And that's at least he had achieved a ton of stuff before he got to that point. Ryan started at that point
Yeah,
fucking up. Like before he ever achieved anything, he's already being a fucking putz. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, that's a
So
fact.
yeah, it's not a good thing. Not a good thing at all.
I was talking earlier, man, about how like, um, like it's difficult to see all the different elements in one boxer. Like they got they're able to talk good, they're able to promote, and they got the skill set. They got the offense, the defense. Rarely do you see a fighter that got the full
Yeah,
package.
the whole package.
And
Yeah,
especially like
you don't even need the whole package. Like it's rare. Like you think of like an Ali as like the prime example of the guy who could talk, looks good, can back it up in the ring, has all this every element that you would ever want, right? But how many of those guys are there? You got like a Sugar Ray Leonard. I guess De La Hoya. You could put him in that category.
Floyd, Canelo.
Floyd, yeah, Floyd. Well, Canelo, no, doesn't really speak good English. Not that good of a talker.
No, no, but he's still a celebrity though. You know what I mean? At like one of the highest levels. Like when he was still like a
so you
celebrity
consider
boxer.
him the full package. I would
Yeah,
say he's.
that is
Yeah,
fine.
I'd say he's got one mark against him, like in the full package category.
What's that?
That not good English speaker, not a very good talker.
Okay. Well, so not being what you call it, marketable to, well, it's still marketable, but just not really appealing to both markets like that because lack of English. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, I mean he's gotten better at English over the years, but still not quite there yet. I mean, like
No, he's
look
got it.
at look at like a Sugar Ray Leonard, right?
Yeah.
Smile. He had the smile. He had the look. He had the gold medal. He had amateur career. He had the fucking accolades. He had the signature
So it's
win.
just been at the top from jump, then, from Olympics all the way on to the pros. Like
Just
that's what I say.
no,
Those are rare.
not even being at the top from the jump. It just like having all the things that you mentioned, like
Yeah,
the
everything. But that's what
checking
I'm
all the
saying. But
boxes,
he's been having checking all the boxes from jump.
power,
Yeah,
speed. You know, to
knockouts.
me,
Still. Okay.
Canelo doesn't have speed. Like so you can't check that off.
Well,
Uh,
now you're breaking it down to the, you know what I mean, more finer details. But I was just talking about like offense, defense. You know what I mean? He may
yeah,
not be the fastest. You know what I mean? He may not be the hardest puncher. But
I think
still able.
Canelo's defense is underrated. That's for sure.
Now I'm not
Uh,
talking about like right now. I'm just talking about like prime, like in the prime. And we've seen Canelo at his height be someone
but like
who,
that superstar guy, like the
yeah, yeah.
gleaming, like AJ. I put AJ in there. He was the
Yeah, exactly.
superstar,
Like AJ was a
gleaming
superstar, and
smile, getting
he was
knockouts,
winning at the top
good
level. Like
talker.
exactly.
Friendly to sponsors. All that shit, bro. Yeah, but that's very rare. I would agree with that.
But these are the ones that we consider, say the superstars, in the sport because they're able to master each of them. They're able to still stay also dedicated and disciplined because like we see that a lot. Especially like you talk about like Ryan or a lot of these pros now. It's like there's no hunger, fam. Like they, it's like, what are you fighting for? They just looking for the check. Like it's just the check, and
Look,
they move
Ryan
like
is like the anti Hopkins.
break that down more.
Ryan is the anti Hopkins. Hopkins was a partner in Golden Boy, had all the money you could ever want, fame, already, titled, undisputed, first undisputed in the four belt era, if I'm not mistaken. Accolades, fought Oscar De La Hoya, did all that, and like became this businessman and partner in a big company, did it all, but
Facts, bro.
still trained like he was in jail.
Yeah, yeah. That's my point. Like
Yeah.
that's the thing about
So Ryan is the
systems. Yeah.
anti-Hopkins.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. Because he'll drink. Ryan will drink, smoke, he'll do whatever, snort some lines, fuck. And do all kind of stuff before a fight. Like, but you got certain athletes that no matter how famous they are, no matter how much money is in the bank, they know how to still train like they broke, like they still in the project somewhere, or like they still in the trailer park, or they, you know
Dude,
what I mean?
fucking
Like
Hopkins. Dude,
exactly.
that's why I pointed him out. Like he's a
Mhm.
supreme example of that. Because he
Right.
had silk sheets, but he would still get up and wake up and run in the morning.
I wonder
Because
if a lot of them.
he never forgot, where he came from. Like, remember, like he came out of jail, trying to do his career. So, like, I think, you know, a lot of people shit on him for stupid things he says here and there. Maybe he talks too much, but whatever, bro. He's earned the right to say that stupid shit. So I'll listen to it.
Mhm. Yeah, yeah, man. I mean, I think some of these, and I look at a lot of like it's a lot of talent out here, a lot of talented boxers, but they just missing something. And, I think that being that they have a lot more access to the money quicker, Like, cause back then them guys had to fight possibly 60, 70, maybe even 80 fights before they even see some money. So it's scrape the surface on some bread. But these little youngsters now, they on TV in 19, 20. You know what I mean? Getting them checks cut to them, and
Yeah,
once they
that's
start
true.
touching that money and they start
But
really
but
getting
but
good,
then you can't really use that excuse because you look at a Ray Leonard who was the original Golden Boy, right? He came out of the Olympics. He had all kind of sponsorships, money. His first fight, he got a big payday, but he still was training hard and still whooping ass. And like, really, his welterweight run, though he didn't fight as much as like some of the like old timer type fighters. He fought a tough group of guys, and he went through Benitez, like took his title off of Hall of Famer, bro. His first title was off a Hall of Famer,
mm,
and then went on to unify that title with the biggest, baddest, scariest dude in the division, Hearns, of course.
uh,
Avenged his loss against Duran, who's a Hall of Famer. I mean, this guy's, so he was kind of a coddled. You could say like, okay, well, the excuse is like, oh, they weren't coddled, but like Ray Leonard was kind of coddled. He had 7 Up commercials and all kind of shit before he ever did anything really. But he
right,
still worked hard and fucking he wanted to, prove himself. So
right.
a guy like Ryan Garcia to me has zero excuses, zero.
Bro, that's why I don't get it. I just don't get it. I mean, I get people his age group, but hell no, man. People like our age group that siding with that kid, especially with a lot of the talent we've seen before Ryan came on scene. Like you stated, man, this man is he's won absolutely nothing in boxing, bro. Like he's the Canelo voice. What has he accomplished?
Still, low key, black people who live in my building, little kids like his age, they come up to me and they tell me, "Oh yeah, I was at Ryan's party the other night. He was fucking blowing all kinds of lines and shit." Like that's where I get the info from. That like he's just out here doing that shit, bro.
I believe it too, bro. I actually believe it. He just looked lost, bro. And ain't nothing his parents can do, ain't nothing his team can do. It's something that's gonna happen. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, I won't say it, but it's gonna have to be a situation. You just have to wake him up to realize, like, damn, I gotta slow down. Like, remember the situation with Earl
Yeah,
Spence?
I don't think that's gonna happen, bro. I
I
don't,
don't
I
think.
don't think that's gonna happen for Ryan. No,
Oh well,
I think
hopefully.
he's on this whole like Instagram and I'm the man. I party hard, that type of shit, and it's gotten him this far, and he's doing pretty well. I'm sure he's made quite a bit of money for his age, but in 20 years when all that shit runs out and he's living in his mama's basement, there's gonna be no going back to the cute young Ryan, on Instagram.
What the fuck is he out here snorting and partying with these regular motherfuckers for? Like, bro, you are Ryan Garcia with millions of dollars in the bank. What?
You
I
know
wish
how it is out
I
here,
were that person.
bro. People want to be the man out here, bro. They want to be the.
But like us, like we born from there, so it's like it's that shit ain't like we see people come to the city and they be in pursuit of this
Oh
whatever
yeah,
false reality, and you be like, what the
but
fuck,
he kind of did come to the city from I don't know where he's from
Victor,
originally. What's that?
Victorville,
Victorville. Yeah. So he moved over here. He's like living up in. Imagine, you're a kid from Victorville. You end up living up in the hills. You got a big house, whether you're renting it or whatever.
yeah,
like, like now you feel like you're the man rolling around in the Ferrari. You got all kinds of bitches on you. Throwing parties. There's no coming back from that, bro.
damn.
No coming back from that.
I remember, like I've been to Vic. We played that team one time. Like I played like 7 years football, so like I used to learn what type of people was in the city, but when I would play the team and shit. because I see their parents show up. I see the players and shit. So I play against them, and I be sometimes playing against them year after year after year and shit, so I get to know them. But like we played Victorville like one time. I just know a whole lot of Hispanics. They had like one black running back, but the rest of them was all Hispanic. They lead running back was Hispanic. And he was good. We beat him like 6-0, but like Victorville wasn't really known like that. Like more than like San Bernardino or fucking Rialto when we played Colton or like them's ones that stand out like okay, he got some motherfuckers we gotta be concerned about. Like Elsinore, like it would be teams like that that stand out like okay, Corona, you know. So it's like Victorville was like I was like, who was Victorville? We just played them and was like, okay, that's who they are. But if he is going from Victorville to LA and hanging out and
No,
partying,
he lives in the hills of Beverly. You know how Beverly Hills is like? There's the bottom part, right,
nah,
where all the shopping is and all that. But then there's the actual Beverly Hills. That's where he's staying up there,
yeah. But I was in Cali though.
like where Sharon Tate got murdered and shit.
But who?
Like the Manson murders up there in
Oh,
them hills.
okay.
Yeah,
Deep
he's
in
up
them shit.
there.
Oh, shit, fuck no. I don't be over there. Hell that. But shit, I
Well,
was
that's
a
the
guard.
thing. People all want to live in them hills, but the police don't go up there, bro.
They got a movie called The Hills
That's
Have
why.
Eyes. Fuck
That's
that.
why. That's why they got a lot of murders, like up in the hills. It takes the police like an hour to get there.
I bet. Yeah, I bet.
They're like, oh fuck, another call from the hills. Like,
911, what's your complaint? Yeah, we
let's
have an
stop
issue up
off at
here in
let's
the
stop off
hills.
at the donut shop real quick before we
Right.
go.
Right. Oh, this is going to be an all-nighter.
Yeah, yeah. I would never live up in those hills. Never. Not even
Yeah,
the Hollywood. Hollywood Hills also. They had the Wonderland murders up there.
bro. Shit crazy. So, let me ask you a question, man. So, what's your thoughts on the losing back to back? There's been quite a few athletes, man. I've been noticing. I'm like, yeah, back to back lost there, back to back lost there, and it's like getting back in the ring. It's like that's gonna be on your mind. Like, fuck, if I lose this one, man, this could be it. This is I'm done after this if I lose again. So it's like Regis, you got Tim Zoo, um, Chris Colbert. Like,
Mm-hmm.
what are these guys decide? Like, what? That is such a very, very tough decision. Tough position to be in. Like, what's your thoughts on that? These guys with these back-to-back losses.
Well, first of all, to address Hawker right there, I'm nobody's landlord. I wish I was. I would be nice.
Right? Then you is landlord.
Secondly,
Tell them to pay rent.
yeah, I like to be collecting
This
rent money
motherfucker
from
money.
people.
Right.
But yeah, back to back losses, in this day and age, yeah, it means a lot because these guys just don't fight. They just don't fight. They fight
Facts.
maybe once or twice a year. Now, if you're talking about, I don't mean to, constantly bring up the old days, but like in the Sugar Ray Robinson, you know, Sam Langford type times where people are fighting every other week, bro. Like, okay, you take 2 losses the next week, you take 3 wins. You know,
Right. Right.
like it was more. I think the thing that happened was that boxing tends to mimic the schedule of the most popular team sport of the day. So, in the days when baseball was the most popular team sport of the day, you had a lot more fights. Baseball, how many games do they have? I don't even know, but they have a lot of
A
games.
lot.
It's like sometimes two in a row, double headers and shit. Like, so boxing was kind of following along that kind of paradigm in those days. And now, what's the most popular sport? Football. You got maybe 10, 11 games a year, you know, not that many games.
It's like a total of, I think 17 now. I'm mistaken. Your audio cut out.
Sorry about that. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you back.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, anyway, so it's concerning because they don't fight enough. If they fought more, if they had a better schedule, and there was something like, you know, every month they were going to fight. So if a guy was going to have 12 fights a year and he took 2 losses, wouldn't be that big of a deal if he then went on a 5-fight winning streak in a row.
So,
But, you know, in this day and age, a 5-fight winning streak is how many years?
I
I
know.
mean,
Yeah, you got to
4
think
years.
that. So depending on what side of the street you're in.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, it's bad.
So,
It's bad.
let me ask you this. So, like,
Even
if
one loss is bad.
okay, look, in the case of Cobbert, Zoo, Regis, you got these back-to-back losses, right? So you're talking about the inactivity. So being that now they all got situations that's like kind of you got Cobbert and you got Zoo on the PBC side, which they fucking get a fight, one fight a year pretty much, you know. And then you got Regis as a free agent now. So he's on no side of the street. He ain't even signing nobody. So it's like, do you think that if you are gonna get back in the ring after your back-to-back loss, you think you need to do it like immediate, or do you need to take some time off, like maybe 6 months to, you know, I mean, of course 6 months, but maybe a year or more before you get back in the ring just to recover, get your mind back and all that.
No, I think that's stupid.
Which one? Which way?
I think to take a year off to get your mind right.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's
So
not how
so they
sports
should just
work.
jump
I mean,
right back in
listen,
there.
you played football. You've been a sports person. Like when you
Yeah.
lost a game, would it have helped you to take a year off and sit
But
on your ass?
that's you can say that you got to use a different analogy because that's a schedule. No matter if you lose or not, you got the next game. You
That's
got a
how it
game
should be.
Saturday.
That's how it should be, though. It
Yeah,
should be the
yeah, right,
schedule.
right. But being that, okay, say for instance, AJ, right? He just got his
But
fucking, he got
even
a couple
regardless of
legs.
the schedule, just being in shape, like you're in shape, you lose a game,
Yeah, yeah,
right? Then you take a year off and sit around like Jamal Charlo uh,
gosh,
doing who God knows fucking what he's doing.
I'll start with
And
that shit.
and then how are you ever going to get back to that point that you were at? Maybe you lost the game, but you were in shape when you lost the game, right? And
Right.
then you sit on your ass for a year. Think about it. Not good. Unless you have like some kind of brain trauma like that you need to sit out for a year, then sit out. But like other than that, no. It's just going to hurt you. You're going to, you know, your career is going to pass you by. These are young guys. Their careers are, you know, finite. They're not going to last forever. You know,
Mm-hmm.
like you got to like make the most of it. Like one thing I can look, I'm no Canelo lover, but one thing I can respect from him is the activity that he's produced over the last few years, right?
Yes,
Even
man.
though he's got a lot of money and he doesn't have to do any of this shit, he can retire right now. He's still probably one of the most active champions in the sport. Is he not?
No, that's correct. Think about it. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. It was like back
That
to back.
keeps you sharp. It keeps you sharp, you know, you know. So there you go. That's my opinion.
Okay. All right, we'll take on that. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. I'm like, damn, do they just jump right back in there? You know, especially like Zoo and AJ and even Colbert. Like when you get completely stopped, like beaten the fashion that they got beat in, it's like, damn. You get it.
Zoo needs a better trainer. Zoo needs someone to train him. He probably needs an American trainer. I'm not going to say who because I'd have to think about that, but you know, the thing is, in Australia, you've got not that much competition there. It's a huge continent. The continent of Australia is as big as the 48 contiguous United States. It's the same size relatively. But we have like 500 million people in this area that we live in, and they have like way less, like a quarter, not even a quarter, a tenth. There's just not the same level of competition there. So you come up in Australia, you know, you saw that bitch on the fucking Olympics, the breakdancing girl.
Oh, I thought that was a joke at first, but
No, that was their. I mean, according to them, that was their best breakdancing bitch they had in Australia.
Oh, dog, that's troll. I thought I was trolling. Like, what the fuck is this?
Dude, what was her name? Raygun was the best Australian breakdancing girl, according to what they put on the Olympic team. So you could see, like, okay, how good would she have done in America with 500 million
She would have got chewed up.
Dude, I know like a little kid down the street who fucking smoked her. And you realize that because of her, like they're never gonna have breakdancing in the Olympics.
Oh yeah, eliminated for life. Right.
That's what I'm saying. It's the same thing with boxing, though. Like, I mean, I'm joking, but I'm not joking. Like, it's the same thing with boxing. Like, over there, they've only got the competition that they have. And no disrespect to them. I'm sure there's a lot of tough people over there. But your Tim Zoos and your not Catterall, what was it? Cambosis. And
they got some. Who's the other one that won the 140?
And what was that guy before Cambosis? The other Greek dude. I mean, and also none of them are really Australian because Zoo is Russian, Cambosis is Greek, and the other guy was Greek too. The other guy that fought Juan Manuel Marquez, he used to come in with the Spartan helmet and everything. I forget his name. It's right on the tip of my tongue. It's right on the tip of my tongue. It was a tough guy. He almost beat Marquez once. Yeah, almost. But anyway, so like the level of competition in your area counts.
Yeah. Okay.
Ask Reagan.
Oh, so what's your thoughts, man, on Billy fat fucking donut eating ass Joe Saunders, man? It's amazing to me that dudes can do PEDs and become a middleweight when you really a heavyweight.
Are you referring to Billy Doe Flounders?
Just exactly who I am referring to. It's fat.
I mean, bro,
unnecessary.
If you got the nasal spray, you're good.
I can't believe it.
Spray the nasal. I mean, I don't know. I'm old. I'm 48, right?
Yeah.
I never let myself get looking like that, bro. I mean, I'm 48. I'm about a little over 6 feet tall, and like probably I weigh 180 right now. Yeah, maybe that's because I'm a starving artist or something, but I don't know. Like that's just gluttony to me. Like,
this dude is out of shape, unhealthy. That look like unhealthy weight there. That motherfucker look like, yeah, man. You know.
Oh yeah, he's got the moves. He's got the moves and everything.
I'm like, what the kids is thinking when you over there acting like, telling them those certain combinations and your titties jumping.
And why is he in there with like some little skinny little kid? Look at the other guy.
The
He's like,
video
let me
saying
show you, son. Blah, blah, blah.
that's the only thing he can't do. He better not get in the ring.
Fat Billy.
He would have to fight Big Baby.
We seen what happened to him when Canelo fought him. Like, look, I'm not a big Canelo fan. Hated the fact that he beat Cotto. I thought that was a close fight. Did you see that fight?
Yeah, I saw it when it first happened. Yeah.
Did you? What did you think? You thought it was close or no? You thought Canelo won it?
I thought Canelo won it. Yeah, I thought he won it. On first watch.
I
But
was
then,
probably being biased. I'm like, oh no, that was a close fight, man.
nah,
I hate when Mexico beats Puerto Rico. I
I
hate
can't
it.
stand Canelo, but I usually, I always take my bias out of the stuff. But yeah, I mean, I have to watch it because I really can't remember it to that extent. The fight, but I did have Canelo. I do remember that fight.
Canelo landed the better power shots. Cotto was jabbing him more.
I think I was
Canelo
more impressed
jabs.
that Cotto was able to take the power. I was like, oh shit! I didn't think because I thought like, man, Canelo might fuck around and get rid of Cotto. Cotto was taking the power. I was like, damn. I was a
Oh,
little
Cotto
shocked.
was right there the whole fight. I mean, it was very. In my opinion, it was a close fight, but I don't mind the fact they gave it to Canelo. Look, he's the guy who's going to keep on going too. Also, you got to remember, Cotto was towards the end of his career. Sometimes
Yeah,
the
and
judges.
I was getting ready to say that like also I paid attention to how Canelo got a lot of his resume loaded up with fighters that was on their way out. Like people don't talk about that part. They don't even want to do that kind of research. They're like, wait, how old was this dude when he fought him? Or this dude had
That's
what?
true. That's
You know,
true. Yeah, he benefited a lot from timing on certain guys,
there's a lot,
and like
bro.
he got a lot of close decisions went his way because maybe it was the money, maybe it was the judges that wanted to see a certain thing in the fight. Like a lot of people talk about that Lara fight. Personally, I scored that for Canelo, but it was a close fight.
I gave it to Canelo because I didn't like the way Laura was fighting. I'm like, I don't like
Lara was
that shit.
backing up the whole time and and
I did not
and,
like
and
that
it
shit.
never went to the body. And Canelo landed a lot of really tough body shots on that, even though the guy was running.
You know what?
So
I, the one I had to the one I probably would have to rewatch. I think on first watch, I was like, damn, I thought it was draw, but I think the Trout and Canelo fight. I think the first watch, I thought it was closer than what the
it was
judges had.
close. It was close.
I
But
was like,
but Canelo
damn,
got that
it's like
knockdown.
that.
He got that
Yeah,
knockdown.
yeah, yeah. He did get the knockdown, but even with the knockdown, I was like, damn, because Trout seemed like he was in
He,
control
he
of the
made
fight.
he made Trout do the stanky leg for a second.
Yeah, that shit was ugly. That shit was ugly.
his back leg just went.
Oh, man. Oh, oh,
That shit was funny, bro.
yeah, bro.
But no, look, Canelo. Look, regardless of whatever you think, like I'm no big gigantic Canelo lover. I'm not a fucking Canelo nut hugger at all. Like I wouldn't care if he lost at all. But you know, as of right now, in this particular moment, he has the best resume in boxing, and he's more active than most of these younger, guys that should
You
be
know,
more hungry.
that's one of the key words right there is the activity, is because we are realizing that that is a career killer. Your lack of activity can destroy your career.
Shit, I got the ghetto bird.
Oh, yeah. That
Oh,
shit,
it's going by. They're not after me this time.
yeah, all that is. But the activity, the lack of activity, is destroying these careers for these athletes. And
Yeah, it's
I
not
just
good,
hope
bro.
that I just hope that whoever is coming out of the Olympics or whoever is coming out of the amateurs, that's
going pro, sign with somebody that's gonna keep you busy, keep you active. Like I
Yeah,
think
do
Top
like
Rank.
Tyson. Do like Tyson did when he first came up. Like he fought 17, 18 times one year. Like, when you're coming up and you're not really fighting like look, if you get cut up and you get injured, take some time and heal up. But other than that, bro, what other sport can you name where like top people only perform their task once a year? It's like, imagine if LeBron or someone like that only played basketball once or twice a year.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's the only sport that has
You
that.
gotta put in the work. You gotta, stay active. You gotta, make sure the muscle memory, the repetition, like you gotta do all that. Hard work.
And they try to replace that with sparring, but sparring is not the same as fighting. It's just two different things, dude.
Yeah, man. So, well, hopefully
When you
continue
got
to stay
someone in
active.
there like trying to fucking really beat you, that's different
Mhm.
than sparring.
Get you out of here. A lot of times, man. They be trying to get you out of here in the name of Allah or for the name of Christ, or just off the strength of coming out of the hood.
Anything,
Just
Buddha,
got
whatever. It doesn't matter. Brahma,
whatever.
it doesn't really
Right?
matter.
If they got
But
any bit of motivation,
they're trying to hurt you. They're trying to get you out. In
yeah,
sparring, that's not the case. It's just different.
exactly. So,
Yeah, yeah, man.
they're here and they ready to get you out of there. And the cameras are on, so that's the main reason too why a lot of these dudes got to really be on point. Stop half stepping. Y'all, this is internet era. Y'all, it's live on ESPN or it's on or fucking Amazon Prime to where it's like you get your ass whooped. Man. Everybody and their nephew gonna see that shit, man. And some people might chop that shit up and reshare this shit all over the place, man. So, hey, man, these dudes just got to do better. And then that's the thing about it too. A lot of these dudes are so obsessed with being famous and what people
Oh
say
yeah,
about them.
they'd
Like,
rather be like Anchor Run, like be like Sugar Ray Robinson, and that's the problem.
yeah, see, a lot of them won't take the route where it's just like an Andre Ward, like just kind of, just to go about your business and you ain't really got to be all loud. Rah rah. I mean, Crawford came around now too, where he talks now a little bit more, but he kind of got that energy more. He just to himself, but beat the fuck out of you in boxing. You know what I mean? So it's like sometimes you just
Oh,
don't see that.
Crawford got good accolades, bro. Like he doesn't have a lot of fights, but he's got he's more like the Ward, Sugar Ray Leonard type than
Yeah,
Canelo's like more like a Duran, more like a you know they got so many fights. They didn't have really an amateur
hard hit.
career because yeah, there were fighters that before the amateur system even existed, they had hundreds of fights. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
yeah, you got to stay sharp in boxing. Otherwise, you're gonna get eaten, and that's what
yeah,
happens. You know.
yeah. Oh, and as far as that poll, man, I think I kind of spoke on it before you had got up, but it was just about Haney, AJ, Timsu, and Juan Francisco Estrada, and it was just who suffered the most damage in 2024.
Okay, Zoo. Who else?
Haney, Zoo, Haney, AJ, and Juan Francisco Estrada. That was what the poll was.
And it was who had the most what?
Who suffered the most damage? Who do you think that suffered
Suffered
the
the
most?
most damage. Oh.
Yeah, in the fight.
Oof. Well, didn't Zoo lose twice in one year, or was that 2 years?
This year, twice in the same year.
I would say Zoo then, because yeah, he got his ass whooped twice.
He said twice is worse than once.
Yeah, it is. And like he got knocked out both times, if I'm not mistaken, right?
No. He just had that bad cut the first one. What did this one? That should have been stopped.
Okay. He didn't get stopped? Oh, I thought
Nah,
Fundora
that shit
stopped his ass.
that was a bloody mess, man. That
That's my
was
bad memory.
all over that ring, man. Golly. But
Yeah. There's no shortage of DNA evidence in that one.
hell no. Heard it seen that. But yeah, I mean that actually I thought Zoo would have had a higher percentage on the poll, but it was AJ at first, and then Haney just, took the lead. So I was like, well,
A lot of people hate Haney. You know why though, right?
I mean,
Because a certain cohort of boxing fans have made him their guy, and like a lot of people hate that particular fan base, and
oh yeah,
they just want to see Haney lose because of that. But I mean,
that's so
Haney,
crazy that people will go to that extent
yeah,
to
but that's the
hate on
thing. Like
when
people hate people because of their fan bases. I never did that. Like that was my thing from day one on here. Like
yeah,
there were people who were hating on Zab Judah at the very beginning, like because he like had a big fan base, and like no, he's a good fighter. Like I'm gonna see what he does, and like then he got his ass knocked out by fucking Costa Zoo, and like everyone was like, "Oh, see, shit." Like no, he was a good fighter. He was
told
good.
your ass, told your ass, not doing shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
That's what they're doing to Haney, bro. Haney's all right. He's a good fighter. He needs to work on, the power. I don't know if he can do anything about that though.
He got his own problems to figure out. I'll tell you that shit, man.
He
My thing,
definitely does. But look, he achieved some things. He did a good, he's got some accolades.
and my thing is
He
like,
got undisputed, right? So there you go.
and my thing is this, man. Like, if you don't like Haney, that's cool. If you want to flame him, but not at the like. I just can't applaud when there's a clear cheater that does damage to a dude who's
Yeah, so what? He cheated, but yeah, he
like,
still whooped his ass. Like, okay,
like,
yeah.
like, like, cool. Hate on you can still hate Haney, in your mind, your heart, or whatever. But that's fucked up though. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there should be some part you could be like, okay, no, that's fucked up right there. That's it. I thought it was a fair fight.
The
If
problem is
get your
you
ass
can't take that damage back though, bro. He took that damage. Like now, the next time he goes in there, he's gonna have that, mental thing in his head. Like, okay, I got whooped. It's different. Like he should be undefeated, but you can't take that back. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, okay.
You
Can't take
can't
that
take
back.
it back.
They
Yeah,
like they talked about how they learn about
we're gonna have to see whether or not like he lets that be a thing for him or not. Some guys never come back from that.
yeah.
Look at Prograis. No, I'm kidding.
From Tim Zoo. Shit.
Yeah, look at Tim Zoo. Like,
Jared Anderson.
I think Tim Zoo, he had that, indestructible persona, and then once he got beat, never was the same.
You look human as shit versus Ali. I'm like, damn, he's human as fuck. Just like
Yeah.
I feel like Deontay. Deontay look human as
That guy
shit.
was hitting him, bro. Look, that guy was every punch looked like it really hurt.
Yeah, dog.
Sometimes you watch a fight and you're like, oh, he can take that. not that one. Zoo was just like look in pain every time he got hit.
Yeah, man. Yes, that's a fact. Tim really got beat up, man. All them punches looked like it had bad intentions on it, man, for sure. You know, shoot, I don't know,
Yeah,
man.
again, Tim was looking in pain, bro. The whole fight.
Yeah, I don't know what Tim said to him leading up to the fight, but I don't know, man.
But
It
at the
was out.
beginning, bro, he was landing Tim was landing some solid, big right hands or whatever. Like the
Yeah,
guy
he
was
was.
just like, and then it's like,
Yeah, he shook that shit the hell off, man.
yeah, bro, that was not a good fight for Tim.
At all. Yeah,
Tim should have
that's
fought McKinson.
yeah, man.
Pillow fisted McKinson.
But to your point, because you was making a point earlier, like you got to stay active, stay active. So he need to just jump back in there, bro. Like 4 or 5 months, just get your ass right back.
I said throw him back in there next week. And not against
That's
someone good. No, let him get his
good.
fucking confidence back. Yeah, throw him back in there against some Australian dude. Fuck it.
I don't think he's really taking no tune up. Well, he did fight Tony Harrison. My bad, I forgot. Tony Harrison was a tune up. That was a tune up fight.
People say that was his best win.
Yeah, but he made it look like a tune up. Tell you, that's a tune up.
It kind of was a tune-up because Tony, was pretty shot at that point. So, yeah, he gets credit for beating Tony Harrison, but
I didn't
what
expect
he needs
him.
to do is fight. What's his name? The other guy, Cambosis. Let him beat up Cambosis
No.
a couple times.
Hell no. That's a different weight class. That's fucked up.
No, just let him get his confidence back, bro. Because that's what he really needs.
Nah, but what's really a good confidence fight for him, bro? Like seriously, I think
Shit.
there's some options out there. It's just
154.
Yeah. Jared Hurd.
Yeah. Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman wouldn't be bad.
That was supposed to be
Keith Thurman might fuck around and knock his ass out.
Now, probably, yeah. Yeah, I didn't think about it, but you talk about that activity. You're not active enough, man.
Neither one of them are active enough, but Keith Thurman is extremely not active.
Who was active before the loss to Tree Branch? He was active as hell.
Wait, no, the character from fucking
Groot,
Guardians of the Galaxy, Groot.
Yeah.
he lost to Groot, and that ruined his career.
Yeah, man. As soon as he lost to Groot, man, he was active before that. I think it's fighting like.
Well, he's certainly more active than Keith Thurman. Like I can see. I say Keith Thurman is a decent fight for him. Like I don't know. If he loses that one though, bro, it's over.
Oh yeah, if you lose to Keith Thurman, you out here. You're kicked out.
Keith's gonna be like, now I'm the man again.
I don't think any sanction of body
I had
will rank.
2 O's, and I'm not afraid to let him go.
Yeah, I think Keith is still good. Keith, nah, okay. That's kind of being, fantasy, not fantasy, but whatever. Keith not getting in there, but
shit,
who else?
Keith got one win, and he's gonna be talking shit, bro.
What about the dude that really beat Virgil Ortiz, but the dude that Virgil Ortiz got a gift?
Oh yeah, I remember who you're talking about, but I can't think of his name.
Yeah, he's a decent little. He was
that wouldn't be bad.
He was like a Virgil all over.
Personally, I'd throw fucking Zoo in there with a couple club fighters. Just let him beat somebody up a couple times, get his confidence back. Fight him 3-4 times in a year, and then let him fight a big fight.
I definitely don't jump back in there. You don't recommend that, right?
Don't jump back in there with a killer. Jump back in there and get your confidence back is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Lubin trying to put himself in the mix, but I don't think that fight won't happen. Keith needs to go ahead.
Let him catch someone trying to come up from 47 or something. Like, I don't know.
Who's coming up? Keith try. I mean, if Danny try to hang around, go ahead and beat the fuck out
yeah,
of him.
Danny would be perfect. Danny's a perfect fight for him.
Or AB. Put AB over there.
AB, yeah, AB'd be good.
I'll
AB
be
probably
like,
can't even make 154 anymore. Like AB's probably like a 160
fat.
fighter now.
Fat at 154. Get his head beat on.
Tim versus Floyd. Bring Floyd back, you know. There you go. It's a big fight for Tim.
You said Floyd?
Yeah.
Oh man. Hell nah. Yeah. Floyd though. Probably got an exhibition coming up or something.
Yeah, they need to bring someone out the mothballs or just have them fight, you know, some young scrubs.
Floyd a clown, man. Now he's fighting on apps. Fuck all of that shit. Oh man,
Floyd
apps.
versus Zoo, man. They could probably promote that though, you know.
They can promote it if they want. Anybody gonna buy that shit, man. Floyd been struggling, man. There's some struggle.
They'll buy it in Australia.
That Marvel Stadium is nice. Shit. They filled that arena up for that undisputed matchup. Yeah, you take it to that Marvel Stadium. But yeah, man, hell no. Virgil need to fuck around and fight
Tim versus Jamal. I don't know.
Jamal.
Can Jamal get down that small? I don't know.
Jamal's been inactive since the Canelo loss. So.
That's what I'm saying. Like Tim might have a chance against him.
But to be honest with you,
Jamal's playing Madden for like 3 years.
I'll be honest with you though, the way he was getting hit with the left hook stone, like I don't know, man. Because Jarrell got a good hook too. He got a really good hook. I mean, of course, he ain't been active.
No, I'm saying Jamal, not Jamel.
For Zoo?
Yeah. Jamal has been like, he's
Jamal
been eating Fruit Loops for 3 years.
Exactly. Jamal can't make no 54.
Man, drain him down. I don't know. Maybe he could beat that guy.
They were supposed to, his last fight was supposed to be at 160, and they had it at 165.
I think maybe Tim might be served better by moving up a division. His chin might get a little bit better. I think he's draining himself a bit.
He don't look that big for matter of fact, him and Crawford like the same build.
Yeah, he needs a few tune-ups against, you know, either old guys on their way out or young guys that aren't that good.
I'll fight like a Robert. Big Robert used to have a shot. He ain't fought nobody in a while. Mikey Garcia off the count.
Yeah, Mikey, that's a good one.
Mikey got retired. He got retired by Sandor Martin. Goddamn. Anyway, Sandor.
I see something in Errol Spence thing didn't work out too well for him. I see something.
Mikey, he needed his glasses.
I want Errol. I see something.
Should have seen all the punches landing.
He should have seen that fucking ass whooping he was about to get. Shit, he made Errol look great in that fight. That's why like all the Errol fans were like, "See, I told you."
Nah, but look, I was blaming them. They were talking about, "Go knock this man out. He gonna knock this man. He gonna man down." 12 rounds with Mikey? I don't know about this man down shit.
Mikey from 135.
Hell yeah. Like, bro, this is his first fight at 47. His little fucking chubby ass came up to this fucking shit to yo division, homie. You let this man go 12.
Yeah, he had the belly and everything. Like I got to make the 147.
Ain't that shit.
Bro, that was such a joke, dude. Ugh.
Mikey just said, "Fuck it, I'm just start going after big money fights."
Mikey just sold his undefeated record.
Yeah, it was like as soon as they
Terrible.
talked about him facing Loma, he started running. Like, what the fuck? Spence. Spence is
Yeah,
like, hell yeah.
he would have been better off with Loma, bro.
He was like, Spence was like, yeah, go and bring your ass up here. Yeah, man, yeah, we're gonna make that fight happen. Call out. All right, here we go.
By the way, speaking of Spence, bro, whatever happened to that rematch, dog?
Speaking of rematches,
For a minute though, they were like, "Oh yeah, Spence is taking the rematch." All his fans was like, "He's gonna win. He's gonna win the rematch."
all that shit was to the internet.
Dude, he
They
was
do that
never
to
gonna win. He was never gonna win against Crawford, and like, I just find it hilarious that like so many people thought he would win that fight.
Man,
That was delusion at its finest, right there.
when I seen he made that man Spence mutate, I said, this is not gonna be a rematch. This is a whole different dude in there, man. This is not even Errol Spence. Where did Errol Spence go? This is Errol Seinfeld or Errol something else, man. This ain't Errol.
Nothing he did was working, bro. Zero. It was like
He was trying his hardest too.
he was trying. He was trying, but it was like, bro, every time this guy hits you, it's just your face is mutating, bro.
Yep.
Not good. Not a good look. I wish Crawford was more active too, bro. I'd love to see him fight more.
Yeah, I'm very, very disappointed. I'm not happy with what shit Crawford on at all. I'm just not happy with American boxing. Okay, I'm being real.
Yeah. There's a lot of resting on your ass going on.
A lot of bullshit going on in American boxing, man. Like these privilege, entitlement. It's just, I'm I'm too much of a celebrity. I want this particular fight. I'm not coming back out until I get this. If not, I'm retiring. Nah.
Yeah, riding off one, like, if they take a risk once, they ride off it for like 5 years.
You can't get Brian Norman and Boots, two welterweight American champs. You can't get them fight.
That's a whole different story, bro. Like, even like those guys have never even, really had a signature victory.
Exactly, but I'm like the little
And
bit
they're
of shit
still
that
acting bitchy. Like, and look at Tank. Tank is a big star, right?
Okay.
Tank
What's
is a
the
big
dude you about to
star,
fight?
but why can't he like fight someone that we actually care about?
Lamont Peterson is who like. This is what the rumors is. They say he's fighting a guy named Lamont Peterson. This is a guy in another
No, not
little
Lamont Peterson from like 10 years ago.
No, what? Not. I'm saying the wrong. That's Lamont Peterson's brother. Then what's his name?
Lamont's brother, his younger brother.
Oh, Lamont Roach. I'm saying Lamont Peterson.
Oh, Lamont Roach. I thought you meant Lamont Peterson. I'm like, what the fuck,
My
bro?
That'll be some shit.
I thought he retired like 10 fucking years ago.
Pull this man out of retirement for fighting. But
I wouldn't surprise me though that much. Honestly, when you said it, I was like, really?
Paul Gamboa. So
I almost believed you for a second. I was like, Lamont Peterson? Oh shit!
yeah. So Tank and trying to fight Lamont Roach, man. And what? Who the fuck Shakur? Shakur got a belt, but who he gonna fight? Like, this is. Oh yeah, he injured. And I feel like that was low key karma, man. He was doing all that talking, going back and forth with people on the internet. Fucking threw a right hook and sparring and fucked your hand.
Yeah, Shakur's been disappointing. I expected more out of him.
Man, that's karma, bro. To me, you should have been talking all that crazy shit, man. You should have been just focused on your craft, not the internet. Oh, weak ass hook. You got them old pillow gloves on. Those are right hook. I guess he landed on the dude's hip or something. Well, fucked his hand up. Now you out of your. I don't. He wouldn't even fight nobody really that people know anyway. But still, that was staying active and to get a check. He couldn't even get that. So it is what it is. Hopefully, it humbles him down a little bit.
Shakur Tank would be a good fight. Why not?
Of course, it would be a good fight, but these dudes is. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with them. They just can't make fights happen, man. Just can't make fights happen.
They don't want to take it. They don't want to take any kind of risk whatsoever. They think
Now,
like, I'll just keep on doing what I'm doing and making the money I'm making. But that money's drying up, bro. Look at fucking Showtime, no longer in boxing. HBO no longer in boxing. Now they went to whatchamacallit. What was it? Amazon or something?
Yep.
Yeah, and they said no more. Now this fucking Jake Paul and Mike Tyson fight is going to be on Netflix. Don't let them burn that bridge because that fucking shit is the last straw, bro. Where else are they going to go after Netflix?
Man, to hell, no joking. They better get it right this time, man. That's it. This is your last chance.
And then you got the Turkey guy over there in Saudi Arabia, right?
Yeah.
Now he's willing to lose money on fights because he enjoys it. But just let him get pissed off, bro. Let one of these promoters or one of these fighters tell him like where he gets annoyed by it. He's just like, all right, fuck this. I'm doing something else. What about tennis? Let's bring tennis over here. Like he's not going to last long either, bro.
I heard
he likes the attention that it's bringing to Saudi Arabia and like the prestige. Like, oh, we're doing all the best fights over here in Saudi Arabia. That's good, but that's not going to last forever, bro. One of these fighters, one of these promoters are going to piss him off, and he's going to be like, oh, instead of this, I'm going to go to Hawaii for a month and rent out an entire island. You know, like.
I don't want him to get mad. He might try to blow some shit out. Blow your fucking shit up, mother bitch. Like, hold up.
He doesn't seem like the blow shit up type, but he seems like oh, I can't get the boxing match I want. I go to Tahiti, rent out 3 islands. I sail around. I have fun. It's just fun, bro. It's like a fun thing for him. He's having a nice time.
Yeah, he can
enjoying himself.
And you feel he likes the sport. He really pays attention. He scores round by round, and
he's into it, bro. Thank God, because like he's one of the few people in the world who actually, really cares about boxing. So thank God for him. But but I don't think that's gonna last very long, honestly. In my opinion.
Yeah, well, you've been around this sport longer than me, in this community as far as seeing how long we've been deprived of really, really good quality fights, good quality.
Well, do you remember when you were around long enough to remember when 50 Cent tried to be in boxing and Jay-Z tried to be in boxing? How long did that shit last?
No, not long. I think 50 after Gamboa got beat up by Crawford. It was like shortly after that he kind of got out, fizzled out a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, these guys get in it. They would think it's fun. And, oh, yeah, I'm going to get into boxing. Like, they don't realize the shit storm they're, like, signing up for. And then once they realize it, they're like, oh, no, okay, I'd rather put out a line of tequilas and make money off that,
Yeah, what was the other one we saw with BLK Prime? Who was it?
Yeah, BLK. Oh, there's another one that actually Trilla. Yeah, like I've been talking to them. They're trying to get into other things.
Oh, word.
Yeah, they're no longer doing boxing. They're trying to get into investing in other shit.
Obviously not. We have not seen shit from them ever since that. I think the Tyson Roy Jones shit.
I mean, that pay-per-view did well, but how many Tyson Roy Jones fights are you gonna have? You know,
That's it.
not many.
It was like the open shut curtain. Like, what are you there?
Yeah, no, they're trying to get into all kinds of other businesses. A friend of mine just mentioned them to me the other day. Like, oh, we're gonna have a meeting with these guys. Oh, one of them is, the guy who started Trilla. I'm like, I thought they were into boxing. No, no, no. Now they're doing movies.
Oh, shit. That's what's up. Yeah, I remember
Boxing's
when
not a good business, bro. It's just not. Turkey losing money on every single fight he puts on. I guarantee you.
I believe it. But like I said, he's enjoying it. He's having a good time.
He's having a good time. And like that money to us, if we lost it, we'd be like jumping out a window. But to him, that's like monopoly money to him.
To him, boxing is like a high, what do you call it? What's
a hobby? It's like a little hobby, like.
Yeah, but I'm trying to more like a super sexy ass fucking board, and he's just tricking his money off on. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he just like, I'm getting pleasure out of this. So I'm wasting money, but I'm getting something out of this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's having a good time. It's like he gets publicity. We all know his name now. Like it's
he
not. It's a means to an end, bro. And the end isn't him making a lot of money off of boxing, because nobody's making a lot of money off of boxing.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully that before he gets out the way, maybe the promoters that are still around will change their mind state. Like, look, we should have been doing this, y'all. We should have still been having these tournaments. We should have been working together a long time ago.
Well, I do think it's putting pressure on the promoters to like think bigger. Like that's a good thing, as long as it lasts. Is a good thing.
Yeah, that's why I hope they get that part out of this shit.
Yeah, because he's made. Look at the fights he's made. Like he made the Fury Usyk fight for Undisputed. He made the Better Be Bivol for Undisputed. Like, clearly, people want to see those types of fights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man. So, as long as he's here, we just, I think the next one.
The longer he stays in it, the better, as far as I'm concerned. Just don't piss him off. That's my advice.
Let's keep this man happy. I mean, that's why
I'm happy. Exactly.
That's why I don't like guys like Canelo. Canelo be saying dumb shit. Like, he just be like, go.
Yeah, that's the thing. Him and Canelo kind of have a little beef, right? That's like a dick measuring contest going on over there.
It's not so much on Turkey's side. It's more like Canelo is doing that shit. Like,
he doesn't want to fight in Saudi Arabia.
No, but it don't have to be Saudi Arabia. He just don't want to fight, I guess, on the Riyadh season shit. On his cards. Because he's had cards in LA. He had a card was it in Vegas yet? I think in Vegas.
No, he's done cards at other places. Maybe it's not the fighting in Saudi Arabia thing, but I think he just doesn't want to be the like B side to like the big promoter, like because he's Canelo. Yeah, he's like, I'm a billionaire too, motherfucker. Like, like it's dick measuring, bro.
He's not a billionaire, but we
if he was smart. No, bro. Do you know how many gas stations this motherfucker owns in Mexico? He's pretty close to a billionaire, if not a billionaire, but he's not on that level. Like Turkey's probably almost a trillionaire, bro. But Canelo's like, it's a little bit of dick measuring. Like he doesn't need to be doing that. If he was smart, what he would do is, okay, all right, I'll fight on your card, Turkey. To give me whatever, like, and take that money and add it into your fucking pile, bro.
The rumor is there's talks behind the scenes with Canelo and Chris Eubanks. What do you think about that?
Junior or senior?
Shit,
Please
either
don't
one
say
of them
Junior.
trash. Still, either way.
If Senior was coming back, bro, I'd be like, all right, well, maybe like juice him up with something, like, you know, give him something like youth serum or something. Senior might give him a run for his money. Chris Eubank Jr., no fucking chance in hell, bro.
Oh wow. Not even with the Roy Jones style shit.
Shit, that might even make it worse.
Stop.
I mean,
I mean,
are we talking about Roy Jones like before he started getting knocked out or after?
yeah, I know that's a good question. But it's like I thought he was gonna knock out Berlanga. Berlanga went 12 rounds. I was like, what the hell is going on? So if Chris Eubanks, he should knock out Chris Eubanks, but I just wouldn't be shocked at this point now. It's just like, bro, you couldn't even get rid of Eddie Berlanga. No disrespect to Eddie, but it just
But I
he
mean,
ain't
he
never
did
been on
beat
that
him
level.
like a shutout pretty much
Yeah,
every round.
Yeah. Pretty
Didn't he
damn
knock him down or no? Yeah, I thought
good.
he knocked him down.
Yeah, he knocked it was like third round. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he beat his ass. There's no question about that. He beat Berlanga's ass. I was like, how did he? I just thought he was gonna get rid of him, but I don't know. Maybe he'll get rid of Chris Eubanks. Maybe not. I don't know. But that's what it says. Some talks behind the scenes. Him and Chris Eubanks.
Chris Eubank, bro. Look, before he does that, I think you should just retire. You got enough money, just leave and, you know, go out on a high note. You know, who can he
Yeah, I don't
fight?
know what he's doing. Like,
I guess if you beat Chris Eubank up and then retired, that'd be going out on a high note. Not that high of a note, but sort of a high note.
little victory lap, you know.
Yeah, a little, you know, gimme and, you know.
Just style on him. Like it's kind of like how Floyd did Berto and shit. Like
Yeah, there you go. Good
somebody's
example.
not supposed to be in a ring with you, but just fuck somebody up on your way out. Like somebody make you look good and shit.
Yeah,
Canelo
but
probably
Floyd could have gone with Brooke and gotten undisputed, you know, and beat him. I thought Floyd could beat Brooke at that point, but instead he went for Berto. That was weird. That was a
you
weird
said
choice.
he could have went for undisputed.
Yeah, Floyd could have gone for undisputed because Brooke had the only other title. And Brooke was a sitting duck, bro. Brooke is like a straight up and down, you know, fundamental guy. Floyd could have styled all over Brooke.
Yeah, Floyd's weird, man. There's a lot of shit he should have done.
He just left shit on the table, bro. Like
He did, man. It's just like, what are you doing, bro? Could have just fought Brooke. He could have. A lot of shit.
if he went out fighting Brooke, got undisputed, and retired, bro, like there would be no question. Like I couldn't even argue. I'd be like, all right, look, he did it all.
But he left it on the table, so
Yeah, he left it on the
shit
table.
wide open.
Fought
Everybody
Berto,
else.
then came back and fought Conor McGregor for some reason.
Right.
Why that counts on his record, I don't know, but it does.
Mm-hmm.
Silly.
0-1. Conor McGregor, 0-1.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, Floyd still had a hell of a career. Salute to Floyd.
So let me look. We talked about losing back to back. Whole recap. We're in boxing. And just letting YouTube know, man, I'm grateful regardless, man.
What's that? I think I lost you.
Can you hear me?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Oh, now I can. Yeah.
Is my audio okay?
Yeah, now it is. I lost you for a second there.
Okay. Yeah, I was saying the last part of my topic, I was just putting I'm just grateful. You know what I mean? Like still grateful regardless. Like I don't know if you know, Hapo, like I've been through a lot with this YouTube shit, like throughout the years, like from getting channels taken down, getting strikes and shadow bans and
being demonetized, all kind of shit, right?
Yeah.
But what YouTube and a lot of people don't realize, man, I'm just grateful just to be able to use the platform to be creative, to network and interact with different people throughout the world. Like I'm rooted, I'm grounded on what I got on this in the first place. Like a lot of people have different motives and intentions when they get on this for whatever, for monetary reasons and stuff like that. And that's not what I got on this for. You know, I'm getting what I want to get, you know what I mean, out of this shit regardless. And so, um, shoot, like that's just the thing I wanted to put out there. You know, I'm grateful for the opportunity I get to do what I do. And then like also, I mean, like when I got demonetized, I just wish I would be able to keep my members. I was able to get a lot of members and stuff like that. Take that shit too. So it was like, damn, they could have just let me rock. But you know what I mean? Like this, you know, this is what episode 33, and shit, I've been rocking this series since about 2018. So yeah, man, we're still here, we're still rocking, man. You know, because some people got on here for a different reason. So just wanted to put that out there, man. You know what I mean?
You know, I'm sorry. Sorry.
No, I'm done. You good? Cut out. You gotta have low. Oh, you probably gotta wait. Well, I'll wait from the internet. But yeah, man, that's Flame Series episode 33 right there, man. I've covered the topics I wanted to cover. Um, big shout out to Hablo. Uh, hopefully these earbuds held up because I don't hear him right now, so hope I'm not having no issues with it. But yeah, man, some things to think about for a lot of these athletes. You know, losing back to back. You know, Hablo recommend they get y'all asses back in there. So we'll see what they do. I like the polls that we do. So we did the poll recap. Um, this new era in boxing. We talked about the turkey out of sheep. Us getting these good quality cards for the money that we spend. It's a great thing. And really, what it is, a lot of people that are not used to that, you know, they're just here to create distraction because they're upset. Because boxing is we're getting what we're supposed to get. You know, boxing is looking the way it's supposed to look. And just being grateful, man. Just be grateful that you're on this platform, whoever you are, whether you're making money on it or not, whether you're shadow banned or not, whether you got a whole bunch of subscribers or not, a whole bunch of views or not, just be grateful. Feel me? A lot comes out of gratitude. There he is.
Yo, sorry, bro. I
You
lost
good?
you. But I was hearing what you were saying, bro. And what I was trying to tell you is, everything happens for a reason, and sometimes quality is better than quantity. You don't depend on this shit for your living, right? You got a job, you got a family, you
Of
got
course.
shit to do. So all the followers and all that shit is superfluous to, you got guys like. Not me, but actual. You got those type of people. All their names are not coming to mind right now for some reason. It's late,
Yeah,
but
Charles. Yeah,
yeah,
Red
One
Gun.
Two Kid,
Yeah.
Lisa. What's the guy in the Iron Kong? Like
Mm-hmm.
you got people, and everybody knows. Everybody knows the work you put in. So don't let it sweat you, bro. You're like, you done your thing. You're a legend in this game. So no matter if you had 2 subscribers or 2 million, just
Right.
keep on doing your thing, bro. Because you bring a different voice to it, and that's needed.
Yeah, man. Appreciate that. And I appreciate what everybody brings to this platform. I can really appreciate when people are authentic and original. And just stick to doing what they do. And but I appreciate you, Haplo Tight, man. Jumped on the panel for this episode 33. Um, I got to the topics I wanted to get to. And of course, the ones in the playback game. Y'all can add y'all's thoughts to this discussion, in the comment section. Man. Appreciate y'all. We would love to hear from y'all on what y'all feel about these topics today. You want to add anything else before we go?
Nah, man. Thanks for having me on. Saludos.
For sure, man. Be safe. So big shout out to Haplo. Big shout out to everybody that's in this clique, the UGC. Y'all make sure y'all visit the channels tab and subscribe to them there. Also, check out content that I post on the community tab. I use that platform. I use that tab to share content from other channels. Also, I might do like a throwback Thursday and share some content that was produced some years ago, or a month ago, could be a year ago. Just depends on the day. You know what I mean? But all in all, man, appreciate y'all for rocking with VHP. And hopefully y'all got something from this topics today, man. One love.